Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to
make incredible video hooks easier than ever, thanks to Nano Banana. Pretty crazy, right?
Okay, so we have the project right here. I'm going to be playing it. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to. Then we're going to zoom in, go to the last frame, save that frame as an image. So the next thing we're going to do is to go onto Nano Banana 2.5 Flash. You can do this on the Google AI Studio, or you can do it through the API with file, key, all those different things. This is just an example prompt right here. You can do anything you want. Your creativity is your limit. The one thing that we want out of this is we want the person to be changed and then the background to stay the same, because that's what's going to make the effect really cool. So I'm going to hit run and we'll see what we get. Okay, this one's pretty cool, but I'm going to try running it a few more times and see if I can get something that I think will be even crazier. Okay, and now we're on the second step, which is the transition step, and that's going to require a video model that has both start and end frames. So currently here I am on Kling 2.1 Pro, which allows me to upload the image of myself along with the Nano Banana one. We're going to be generating a 5-second clip, and I gave it this prompt right here. I'll show you what the test image resulted in a second. So pretty cool. We're just going to be using this to transition into the new person, and then we're going to be using VO3 to edit the next part. So let me generate this and see how it goes. Okay, now you saw that version, and the thing you probably noticed is it's a little bit lower resolution. So we're now going to be upscaling it using this Topaz Video Upscale on FEL. Should cost us a few cents. I'm just going to run this really quickly, and then I'll play you the upscale version. Sometimes the upscale versions are better because they're higher resolution, but then sometimes they make things look weird, and just stretching out the smaller video could be better in some circumstances. Okay, so I just played it. It looks pretty good now. I think the upscaling did a great job. Now all I'm going to do is transition the end of the clip I had into the new one. So the first part, I actually sped up by like 300% for this beginning part because there's not much happening, so it goes really quickly. And then we have the transformation here. And then at the very end, I cut the clip a little bit short because there was 1 or 2 seconds where nothing was happening. So all you have to do in this point, go very granular, take the last frame here, and then we're going to save this frame because now we're going to be generating a VO3 video with this. Also, I'm probably going to replace the sound effects that I made over here because I didn't really like it, but other than that, I think this is a great clip. Okay, to switch the sound was super simple. All I did was went to 11 Labs, the sound effects page, typed in what I needed, roughly the amount of time, and then the results that I got are pretty good, and you'll have seen them in the beginning of the video. Okay, and now we're off to the third part. We're on flow.google, which is Google's VO3 editor. Now all you're going to have to do is go to frames to video, pop your first frame in, which would be the last frame of the transition that I was talking about earlier. Then you're going to probably want to be on VO3 fast. I'm currently on the Ultra plan. I've explained this in a lot of my videos, but now the Ultra plan allows for completely free generations on VO3 fast, so I'm going to be generating a ton. If you're on the Pro version, it's about 20 cents per generation, which is not too bad either. But given that we're on the Ultra, I'm going to be generating this a bunch. So let me just send this out, send another 4 out. We'll have 8, and then I'll be adjusting the prompts if I need anything better. Okay, and it generated about 20 times. This is my favorite one right here.
Credible video hooks easier than ever, thanks to Nano Banana.
So now that we have that, you'll just be hitting the download button here. You can upscale it to 1080, and then you could also go to Topaz if you want to upscale it a second time. I'm probably just going to manually stretch it out after I upscale it once because I don't want to be doing too much upscaling. But now that we have that, we're just going to transition from the transition to this clip. And then we can apply this entire thing one more time if you want. I'm going to do that behind the scenes, and then I'll be playing the full version again that you saw at the beginning of the video. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to
make incredible video hooks easier than ever, thanks to Nano Banana.
Pretty crazy, right?
And one more thing that I wanted to mention is you can go to 11 Labs, and once you have your own voice, I'm currently only on the $5 plan, by the way, you can go to the voice changer. You can take your VO3 clip, drag it in here, and then change the voice in the clip to your own voice. And in this case, we used a robot, so I kind of wanted the voice to be different, but in many cases, you're going to want your own voice. So this is the best way to do it. And I hope you liked that tutorial. It's really cool combining all the technology. This wouldn't be possible without the start and end frames on Kling. It would not be possible without VO3. And of course, Nano Banana makes it super easy to just edit part of an image so that the consistency is really great. And now I just kind of want to transition to talking about my school, thanking all my supporters. And honestly, I just wanted to talk about something that's happening. Half the people that are coming in are asking for more help. They want creatives for their agency using AI that are super cool. They want AI UGC people, all that. And then the other half are people that are learning from the tutorials and want to provide these services to other people. So I'm definitely going to be working on some stuff in my school to put those together. The reason I wanted to show this video is I wanted to show what's possible with AI, and it's not just AI slop. Doing low effort automated content is obviously not a great strategy. Most people want creatives that are extremely eye-catching and are going to perform really well. And if they're able to pay $100 for an okay video of a UGC influencer, they're definitely going to be okay paying a couple $100s if it's their top creative that's generating them tons of sales. So if you're serious about AI and marketing, I want to show these two templates that I dropped in my school. The first one is pretty simple. It takes only a few minutes to set up, and it creates AI UGC images for you on either Box or Google Drive. And then we have the more complicated version that I was working on last week that does pretty much everything. It creates taglines, it creates video scripts, it creates image generations with ChatGPT and Nano Banana. It turns them into 8-second and 30-second videos. Allows you to have tons of control and everything, but setting something up like this takes hours if you're new to N8N. I have a way more simple template that can get you started. Both of these are available in my school, and every few days we're going to be posting new templates. Not only that, you're going to have the entire community of 1.4 thousand AI marketers. This is something I put a lot of effort in. And if this is something you're serious about, the current price is $20 a month. But like I said in the description, the price is going to be going up as we add more content. So I recommend you guys lock in now. You can also get the yearly plan, which comes out to only $12 per month. That's probably going to be the last time I'm going to make it available that cheap. And if you stuck this far, I just want to thank you. I have a bunch of other free resources, x.com/mentor. That's my Twitter. I have tons of other free videos on my YouTube channel you can go check out and learn from. But I'm just going to end this video with a small snippet that I posted in my school community of that new template, so you can go ahead and see what the results look like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. In this video, I created a super simple template that uses N8N and Nano Banana / Gemini 2.5 Flash, and allows you to create AI UGC content in bulk in the most simple way possible to set up for beginners. This template is going to be available in the school community. All you're going to have to do is go onto your N8N account, hit the 3 dots, then import from file, take that file, and it should load all these nodes, and all you have to do is authorize them. And I'll show you how to do that in a second after I go through a demo example. So this is fairly simple. The first thing you're going to need is a URL of an image of the product you want to use. For example, I have this Manscaped razor right here, and keep in mind whatever dimensions that you input the file in, that's the same dimensions that the output is going to be. So if you want a landscape photo, you just edit the product image into a landscape photo. And then for this example, I just use imagebb.com. It's a super simple way to host images, and I just copied this URL. And that's all you need to start. Now I'm going to hit execute workflow, and you'll see this pop up right here. So you'll need the image URL, which I'll be pasting here. Persona, I'll be doing Asian man aged 50 years old, just for an example for this. And then background, you can get a lot more descriptive. I'm just going to be putting bathrooms. And then for special instructions, this just goes at the end of the prompt. I'm going to put a period because I don't want anything. But if you want a specific action or pose or something, you could put that here. And then the amount, that's how many images you want. I'm going to submit 3. Once we have all this, I'm going to be clicking submit. Now that we submitted that, it's just going to run through this loop 3 times and generate us 3 images, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, now the automation is done, and for this version we use Box, which is extremely simple to set up with a free account that I have here. We're going to be checking our box. It created us this image, it created us this image, and it created us this image. So all 3 images have the person holding the product, and they're all roughly 50-year-old Asian men based on the description. So these outputs were pretty good, and the automation